Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 6 of the Battleship Brawl Season 6 tournament. This episode, we're starting out with the Late Night Special by Doom Agent, which amusingly has 2 turrets of crams, but each turret has 12 guns on it. Hey Roxy, Prometheus. They're not very big guns, as you can see, but there's 12 of them. Mega turret, yes. It's also armed with 2 of these 60mm, or no, 50mm Sea-Wiz shells. Or this one seems different. Well, that's 1200 RPM. That's a fast firing boy right there. And then we've got a 60mm up front that's only 216 RPM. But it's firing the same shell, I think. No, it's 60mm instead of 50. 260, 150. So you got the 50 in the back, and then the 60 in the front, and then the 60 on underneath. Yep, that's exactly it. And that's pretty much it. I don't believe this ship has any missiles. Nope, APS and cram only. 41.2 armor cost. It's got a smokestack and a bridge. ABRM. Someone hates inaccuracy. Yeah, right. Oh, wait, duh. I forgot about the mid turret. This is a 236mm, if I remember correctly. Yeah. 236mm just pure AP shell. Predictions, right. Yep, I'll do that in a second. So, the 50s and the 60mm both fire a kinetic. They're dual purpose Sea-Wiz. This one fires at 1200 RPM. That's a fast firing boy. And then the 236 here is a pure AP round. All right, and the late night specials opponent is the Fat Man Heavy Cruiser. Brrr, indeed. You can see is a pretty nice and thick boy. So it has 4 of these 500mm APHE guns. It's got 4 of those. Whoops. Then it's got a bunch of missile interceptors on the side here. I believe it has missiles too, doesn't it? No, not really. Just interceptors mostly. With 9 firepower. It's just got quite a few interceptors. Quite a few interceptors. Yeah, quite a low firepower build. You are correct, Naviaris. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to go over for those two, so I'm going to go ahead and get the prediction started. Not the prediction. Come on, fingers. No, fingers, please. Who will be victorious? We've got the Late Night or the Fat Man. Prediction is started. You have 1 minute to place your bets. Necron cheese board. Okay. I'll take your word for that. The Fat Man's guns are APHE, 500mm APHE, with a pretty good fire rate for 500mm. Anyway. Well, I'm just in the habit. I always destroy all vehicles before I go to the main menu, and I don't know why I do that. If I remember correctly, the Late Night had a firepower in like the 300s, and then the Fat Man has like 160. But I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. Are the odds going to make you bet against yourself? That would be funny if it did. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this battle underway. That is just a cloud of cram shells. Let's see how that cram strike actually does. Not terribly impressive. That's a pretty big hole. Where'd that come from? Oh, I bet you it was the C-Wiz digging a hole. So far, Fat Man taking the most damage. Those APHE shells aren't getting much in the way of penetration, it seems. Ah, that's because there's wedges directly behind the outer armor. That armor scheme is going to prove tough to crack for APHE. Yep, and that looks like that's what the Fat Man is packing too. Wood armor, so those crams are managing to make some pretty big holes. Spam versus cram shotguns, yep. Doesn't seem like it fire attack, they're all firing still. Yeah, we've got some barrel damage on the crams, I think, but other than that, they're fine. Oh, nope, that one's... Oh, this one seems to have lost a... Yeah, it got punched to the front. That big old cram cannon is down. This one's still functional though. Yep, rear Sea Whiz is also offline. Oh, barbette hits on the rear cram turret. Oh, there goes the turret cap on the Sea Whiz. Man, it looks like the 236 in the middle has been disabled too. This APHE is just suddenly sniping out weapons. Is this one even firing still? I think this one. I think this frame cannon is disabled as well. I think the only thing still functional is this Sea Whiz and the underwater one. Still quite a bit of blocks falling off though, because wood armor is not going to stand up terribly well to those Sea Whiz guns. Which Sea Whiz gun's what? I don't know what you're asking, Master Urban Mech. I don't understand the question. It's lost the rear one. This forward one's still firing. They're just really small and fast shells, so it's hard to see the tracer. You can kind of see it there. The underwater one's firing too. You can tell because of the railgun rings going up along the barrel. Uh-oh. Forward Sea Whiz gun is disabled. Only weapon remaining on the late night special is underwater Sea Whiz. If that gets taken down, it's all over. Fat Man super at shells? What? Is on, bot. Does it have super cap shells? I don't remember. Hey, sniper as well. They can use quite a bit of power if they fire fast enough, so this one isn't the fastest firing gun. Uh-oh. It's done. The gun is offline. That is going to mean an inactive DQ, yes. Because there are no weapons left. Don't know how. It probably just got punched through the middle here. Yeah, you can see the gun. Through this hole, you can see gun parts. It got smacked, and yep. We don't need to wait out the full minute for that. It's obviously disabled. It's still firing, but nothing is coming out. It's broken. Yeah, it's starting out. It was very much looking like the late night special had the Fat Man, but then the weapons started getting disabled, and yeah, things just didn't go very well. Alright, let's go ahead and get the next round started, but first, there's a Feed the Fuzzy one that just got redeemed. And a Hydrate. Well, the dog's right here. Here you go, pupper. Where'd the cat go? He was just on his tree a minute ago. Panther cat. Not around? Alright, not gonna make everybody wait. All right. Yes, our cat's name is Panther. Yep, he's a black cat. And yeah, Harness, I saw you said you didn't like this rule. And I don't know. I kind of agree. It was originally meant so that we wouldn't have to spend like 5 minutes watching an armor brick get shot at with no guns left, but the Gatekeeper does a good job of filtering that kind of entry out, so it's not really needed. But it's in the rules for this tournament, so I have to enforce it. Nope, Fat Man didn't lose a single gun last round. All four were still firing at the end. If those were bigger crims instead of a bunch of small ones, they'd probably take out the turrets a bit easier. Yeah, late night could have definitely done with a broadside switch. Yeah, Cornholio, that's why I'm going to still... Even though I feel like the rule is not great anymore, I'm still going to enforce it because people may have built their ships with that rule in mind. Like the Fat Man Heavy Cruiser. I don't think they expect to destroy the enemy with those 500mm HE. They expect to knock out guns. Ooh, one of the Fat Man's guns are offline. Well, offline, it's been blown completely out. Jeez. Nothing left. Just a hole where the gun used to be. Yeah, offline, off ship. Yeah, they do seem to be circling a bit this time. Cram overboard. Yeah, I think all of the guns on the late night special are still functioning, except maybe a couple of cram turrets. Well, I spoke too soon. I think this turret might be done. No, some of them are still functioning. Oh, Fat Man's starting to have some issues with staying staying above the water. And it looks like this gun is offline. They're still firing, and they've got enough velocity that that water isn't ruining the shots. Okay, Master Urban Mech. Oh, what's going on? Game froze up there for a second. Oh, Fat Man's out of guns. All of the Fat Man's guns are disabled. So yeah, technically it has a minute, but it's not going to recover from that because there's no repairs, so... In this case, the rule is actually doing what it's supposed to do. So draw? No. Oh yeah, it started sinking too. It's 80% in sinking, so whatever. So here we go into the third round. Fat Man kind of looks like someone took an extant ship and stuck 20 meters of wood to it. You're not wrong. All right, round 3. We'll see how this goes. Late night turning, getting those guns online. This thing, with this 1200 RPM, 900 damage shells, is most likely just shredding armor on the Fat Man. I mean, the crams probably help. I mean, they definitely help, but where is that thing shooting at? Yeah, see, there's the 1200 RPM gun, and just look. Wood's just peeling off. Wood chipper, yeah, exactly. Beaver cannon. Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it too. Has it been disabled? Because I'm not seeing the bullet stream anymore. Yep, it has been disabled. Oh, I think that was the 236 just went down too. As is the forward Sea-Wiz. What about the underwater? The underwater has been blown off. Uh-oh. Late Night Special has lost all its APS. RNG cosmic bullshit. There was a couple of Barbettes hits this cram turret, but it seems to be alright for now. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're right, they're sailing parallel again. The circling was probably adding some angling to the Late Night Special's armor. Sea turret offline? Yeah, looks like. Yep, sure is. Wow, Roxy. Oh, I think this one's offline now. Did it actually fire any shells? Nope. Rear one's still good though. It's not an 8-barrel turret, it's a 12-barrel turret. 12. There's 7 and 5. And they do about 5,000 kinetic and 5,000 HE a shell, if I remember right. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. don't remember if they have fuses or not, honestly. Some of the barrels have been disabled on this turret, but some of them are still working. If you're talking about the bracket Geodarian, it's in the announcements channel. Oh, it's firing near this rear turret again. Oh, hits the turret. Still got functional barrels, though. Yeah, this could be close if the Fat Man or the Late Night Special survives to the end. Is it going the distance? Going the speed. Man, every time I see a shell hit near that turret, I just like hold my breath waiting to see if it fires again. Just sit back here and watch the ships exchange shells. The Fat Man's turrets are made of plot armor. Unexpectium. Stolenium, bullshitium. Unobtainium. You wish to thump the Fat Man for the sheer block confetti? I know, right? Down to 6 barrels on that turret. Roxy. Yeah, the late night specials have been getting a bit low in the water. And that is pretty much the match, folks. Boom, 79.3 to 78. So, final score, late night special, 57.2. Fat Man Heavy Cruiser, 49.3. Late night special takes it. Late night special wins the combat. But yeah, it's close enough. It's not even 8 points off. So the vote's going to be real important. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you on the battlefield.